What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of HoopTalk Podcast. This is episode 5, and we're gonna be talking about a lot of things that happened in game 4 of the NBA Finals. It's gonna be a recap, and it's a lot of things that happened. It's a blown out, somebody getting blown out that happened. Somebody that usually don't play defense that happened. You got predictions that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk about the Mavs bench. I'm gonna talk about the Celtics getting blown out and struggling from the field. All that. But first topic I'm gonna talk about is the C's. The C's struggling from the field. The C's getting blown out. The Celtics not showing that they want to play. They did not show that they want to play. They came out and basically was like, we already got a game at their house. We finna lay back. But when you in the finals, you can't lay back. You can't just settle. You gotta put them in a chokehold. You gotta crack their neck. You gotta finish the job. You can't just put them in a chokehold and then let go. You gotta put them in a chokehold and wait until they tap out. They ain't waiting until they tap out. They still fight. I feel like the Celtics really blew this because the Mavs could really come back and make history if they really wanted to. But Celtics gotta do better. They gotta do way better. They gotta do way better from the 3-point line. They gotta do way better from the paint, playing defense, just everything. Cause it looked bad out there, and it was really disappointing to watch. I really don't like watching blowouts at all. But they gotta do way better. Moving on to the next topic. Alright, next we're gonna be talking about Luka's defense. This game, man, Luka was definitely playing better defense this game. He wasn't doing no arguing with the refs. He wasn't talking, actually, it seemed like at all, to nobody. He was just playing his game, doing what he doing on offense, and he just added a little defense to it. He was playing good defense in transitions, and when the Celtics was playing in transition and they was playing with high speed, they was trying to throw the ball full court. Luka was stealing the ball a couple times. He was staying in front of his man, hands out. He wasn't just trying to flop. And I'm really proud of him of not talking to the refs. He did his thing on both sides of the ball. If he keep this up, they can make this comeback. But all you got to do is play defense. If he don't play defense, it's going to look bad for the Mavs. The whole team got to play defense, but he's the main one that has to play defense because it's not going to look good for him, because we all know the Celtics is really not going to play like that every game. They're going to adjust. They're going to make adjustments. They're going to lock in. They're going to think about them losing in 2022 against the Warriors. They you can't lose in this finals. You can't let them come back. That's what you can't do. You can't let them boys come back. You got to finish the job, because if you don't, Luka gonna come for you. Luka is definitely coming for you. Cause him playing defense, and imagine Luka playing defense every game. The league, it will look scary for the league. But yeah, Luka's defense was really one of the stones out there that set the tone for the Mavericks to win. But moving on to the next topic. Next, I'm gonna be talking about what happened in the fourth quarter. In this fourth quarter, it reminded me of when Tim Hardaway Jr. and Dion Waiters was going back and forth in the All-Star weekend. I think 2011, 2012, 2013, one of those. They was going back and forth, heat checking, shooting threes, back and forth, going at it. This kind of reminded me of it, except nobody was doing it with him. But Hardaway in the fourth quarter, this man made like 5 straight threes, heat checking. Like, pull up. Like, he was cashing it. It sounded like it was like mid-game, and it was like a 1-point game. Like, that's what it sounded like, but really, the Mavs was blowing them out. This man was playing garbage time. They had this man, Tim Hardaway, playing garbage time in front of his dad. How you playing garbage time in front of your dad and making all like 5 threes in a row? Like, I'll be proud, but at the same time, like, why are they playing you in garbage time? Like, they could be using Tim Hardaway. Like, they could have been using him for all these series because he spreads the floor, he can shoot. I don't know why they haven't been playing him. But this showed that y'all need to start playing him. Like, he's not making these threes for no reason. He can make that in the first quarter. He can make that in the second quarter. He can make that in the third quarter. It don't got to be garbage time because he already proved that he could do that because he's been a starter. He's been a starter before. He showed that he can shoot the lights out. Like, he showed that he can get hot. But for some reason, they don't believe in my boy. But seeing that showed that y'all need to start putting that boy in the lineup. Y'all need to start shorthanding this man or restricting this man minutes. It made me feel like they finna trade him because that's the only reason why I feel like they're doing that. But they need to fix that up because they could be like the series could be tied or even the Mavs could be up right now if Tim Hardaway Jr. was playing. I feel like, but we're gonna have to see in Game 5. But I'll see you on the next topic. Now, this is the last topic I'm going to mention in this episode before I wrap it up. What I wanted to talk about is, can the Mavs make history? Can the Mavs make history? That question makes me think because it's possible because they have one of the players that came back from a 3-1 deficit. So it's definitely possible that Kyrie could put in their ear, tell them some stuff that he learned when he came back from 3-1. He could really put in, like, let them know, like, this is what we finna do so we can come back and win this thing. So it's definitely possible, but I believe the Celtics is gonna finish it out next game. Because I feel like the Celtics gonna take that loss and let it sit in their stomach. And when they play the next game, all that gonna go out after they punish them. I feel like they're gonna be more aggressive. I feel like they're gonna make more threes. I feel like they're gonna pass the ball better. I just feel like they're gonna communicate better. They're gonna play as a team better together. And the reason why I say it's definitely possible because anything's possible. But realistically, I feel like the history's not going to be made. Celtics finna finish this out. They're finna get the 18th banner. And they're going to wrap this up and send us to the next season. Well, first, the Olympics, then the next season. But, yeah, that's my predictions for... Not my predictions, but that's my prediction of what's going to happen next game. I feel like Celtics is going to win this. And it's going to be a close game, though. But Celtics is definitely taking this home. But I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to talk to y'all on the next episode. So I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Make sure everybody know about my podcast. This podcast is going to get even better too. I'm going to start having guests on the podcast. I'm going to start having better connections, better sound, better quality, all that. But I'll see you on the next episode. HoopTalk Podcast. Peace.